Okay, hey guys, it's Master Fox here, and I kind of know I know I've been gone for a long time, and I'm really, really sorry about that, but it's not for nothing. I know I was uploading Claus's, sequel, and I said I was gonna upload every day. Well, my phone kind of wasn't wanting to do it. I don't know why, it's perfectly fine now, but it didn't work. And I had a lot of other things come up as well, so that just kind of didn't happen, and I'm sorry for that. But I also know that the last video I'd uploaded before that was a year, right? Yeah. Um, which isn't okay, and I'm really, really sorry about that. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably won't be doing a lot of Liz's Heart. Maybe a slideshow or two. I'm thinking about redoing my old slideshows because when I watch them, I cringe. So let me tell you why I probably won't. For one, let's just you see this? This is like 3 events at one time. Remember, there was a time when one event was like super exciting because events weren't that common? Yeah. And the art isn't even the same. It just it doesn't feel as carefully done as it used to. It doesn't look as good as it used to. And the stories, they definitely aren't great either. They're kind of thrown together last minute, they're not very carefully planned, and they're just not good. Um, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I personally, it's just there's too many going on once, and you constantly have new characters, constantly, and it's just not as interesting. I think, maybe, yeah, I think after Azusa, I think for me, anyways, that's when Wizard's Heart should have ended. Um, it's gone downhill since his video, or not, sorry, his story. Um, Another thing that ruined Wizard's Heart for me was Joel's route. He's a great character, love him, but not I'm not gonna spoil anything, but his background and his past kind of ruins all of the rest of the stories in Wizard's Heart. It's just knowing that it just ruins it. And again, the stories aren't as well written. I think probably the best one was Luca, and he was, one of the first ones. It built up, it was suspenseful, you could see the relationship growing between the main character and Luca. It was great, and now it's just kind of there. It's not as exciting, it's not as unique, nothing is as, it's just, the same thing over and over again with all these new stories. Um, each one was a little bit different. Sorry, I said that real weird. Each one's a little bit different in the beginning, and afterwards they just start getting repetitive. I'm thinking maybe it's new writers and new artists, which I can see that happening, but it just, this was just hard. It's just, after the Spring of Unicorns, everything just started falling apart. There are too many events, and it's really hard to keep up with, and too many stories coming out, and I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be able to keep up with it. And I know there are other people that are doing it, which is fine. That's another thing, is here in the Wizards, there's not in Wizards Heart fandom, there's not a lot of communication. So you have like 5 people almost competing to get chapters done. Which, I mean, whatever. It's, again, whatever. Let me show you a lot of we have a lot of items we're getting every day, so it's really not hard. I have 137 story tickets. That's a bit ridiculous. Like, used to even having an extra story ticket was like, wow, crazy. This game for a time built up suspense. It made you excited to play it again. But now it's not as challenging, I'd say. Not that it ever really was, but there's just not much to it anymore. I rarely get on here now. Maybe once a month. I'm not even joking. Not even. It's kind of upsetting. Again, it's just not as carefully planned out as it used to be, and I get it, things change, but Wizard's Heart has definitely changed for the worse. And I know that a lot of people didn't always like the way the main character was, how she was just ridiculously child and ditzy. Well, now, the company's kind of completely changed her. It's leaving out who the main character really is. I mean, yes, it's a little bit better that it's not as she's so stupid constantly, but now she's just not the same. And it talks about growth, but remember, the timelines each reset. And I think them trying to, change a lot of it is just not doing them any good. And I'm really sorry, guys, but Was Just Heart just isn't Was Just Heart anymore, and it's not good. Okay, I'll just put it that way. It's not good anymore. Really, it isn't. A lot of these characters are good characters, they're just not put very well. At all, actually. But don't worry, I'm not gonna stop recording in general. I have been trying to put together, I have The Sims 4, and I've been trying to put together a few Let's Plays, but the thing about it is I have this not the best laptop, so as you can imagine, a lot of my hard drive space is taken up by the company, right? Whenever you buy it, you don't buy it with all the space. And so I downloaded Origin, which is the launcher that I needed for The Sims 4, and I literally can't download anything else, which is kind of ridiculous. So, if I am able to record, I probably won't be able to edit it. You know what I'm saying? And the last time I tried to record, my laptop crashed. I know, crazy, not fun. So I'm trying to find out a few ways to keep things going until maybe I can get a better laptop. That's what I'm thinking. Comment some suggestions. I really don't know what to do. I've been trying really hard to come up with something, unique for you guys, and it's just not happening. And I've noticed a lot of you, I forgot what video I commented on, and I got another comment like, "Oh my gosh, I've seen your channel, you haven't uploaded in a long time." I was like, yeah, I know, I'm really sorry. But I also can't say I've been very encouraged to record anymore. It's just there's not a lot to record, and I don't know why, but I'm getting some really strange hate. I don't know where from. One of it was publicly made, and it was a slideshow, and they tagged another person who also makes them and said, "Yours is better." I'm all for criticism, but that was a bit tacky, and it's not the only thing I've heard, and it's just kind of upsetting to hear, consistently. Not that I'm saying, I'm never gonna get hate, it's just there's a little bit too much, I think, that someone can handle. And again, I'm also human, so I have a lot of things on my plate, just like everyone else. And, maybe if recording videos is my only job, it'd make more sense, but it's not the only thing I do. And I'm really sorry about that, guys. I really wish I could upload more. I'm, again, trying, but, not everything goes the way we plan for it. And again, if you have any ideas for what I could do, please comment them. I'm kind of in desperate need of ideas. So I think that's all I have to say. Thank you guys, most of you, probably not a lot, that watched this whole thing of me really just rambling. I appreciate you guys, and hopefully I'll see you in another video soon. So may the fox be with you, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye!